Go. And that's the wrong way around. Swans reversed. Alright, here we are. Game number 1 of this best of 3 series taking place between UNSKL and ERARE is going to be happening here on Sleeping Giant. Green team is UNSKL in the Northern Spawn. They're going to be running Montana, Des Moines, Moscow, Venezia, Gearing, Daring, and Yuyang. Meanwhile, red team in the Southern Spawn will be ERARE running Montana, Des Moines, Moscow, Shimakaze, Gearing, Daring, Yuyang. 4 DDs versus 3 DDs. And that's... I don't remember the spawns being like this. Huh, whatever. I do not remember the spawns looking like this last time around. Interesting. Anyway, let's take a look at some builds. Yuyang is going to be running a radar Yuyang, complete with the radar module in slot 2. Not going to be taking anything weird leg mod stuff. We'll be running the improved survivability expert from Dorong. We got Venezia here behind that. Reload mod, no weird, like, he's not taking the leg mod or that. He's going to be taking Eye in the Sky plus improved spotter duration now. Daring here, relatively standard looking Daring build, is going to be taking RPF and the increased heal cooldown. And we have a restart. Yeah, I thought the spawns looked a bit weird. Yeah, was it the right spawns? Anyway, hang on. I'm going to take you back to the best of 3 scene. I'll take the map next scene and put you back on. I should actually probably fill in that drop box. Sleeping Giant. Take a reminder of the bands for this series: Alvaro, Kremlin, Minotaur, and KOWBR. Restarting game. Yeah, it was a minor issue. There are 2 variations of this with different spawns. I thought the spawns looked a little bit weird. Alright, getting back into the game. Sorry about that. This was weird. Right, once again, here we are in game 1 of this best of 3 series. Green team, the Northern Spawn, will be UNSKL running Montana, Des Moines, Moscow, Venezia, Gearing, Daring, Yuyang. Red team in the Southern Spawn will be ERARE running Montana, Des Moines, Moscow, Shimakaze, Gearing, Daring, Yuyang. Let's go look at the builds one more time in the correct spawns this time. There we go. Alright, so... starting with the Yuyang, once again, we already know he's running radar and improved survivability expert from Dorong. Venezia, we'd look at not running the not running leg mod, Eye in the Sky, spotter play in mod 1. Moscow, legendary module, demolition expert. Daring, improved heal cooldown, RPF. We've got the Gearing here, legendary module, swift and silence, RPF, superintendent, going to have that extra smoke. We got the Montanas here, both of them running slightly different builds. One's actually taking the improved range, the other one's taking the improved turret traverse. Personally, I'm a fan of the turret traverse. Neither of them has actually taken the extra heal. I think that caught me off guard last week, so I forgot the thing existed. Then we've got Des Moines, RPF, superintendent, not running top grade gunner because he's taking RPF instead. We'll have the legendary module though. And then there's a secondary Des Moines with the slightly more standard looking build. Legendary module, top grade gunner, improved improved consumable cooldown and duration. Moving over to the red team, we have Yuyang running Smoke, not taking the Smoke mod, Swift and Silence, RPF, improved top reload, plus the improved survivability expert. We have the Des Moines behind that of Zill, going to be running Superintendent, top grade gunner, improved radar duration, etc. Also IFA, not improved shell switching though. Shimakaze is going to be running the legendary module, RPF, improved torpedo cooldown, improved survivability expert. We got the Daring here of Atrix, going to be running relatively standard looking Daring build, RPF. Choosing DCB mod over Rudder mod. Moscow here, legendary module, top grade gunner, no demolition expert, improved cooldowns and duration. Montana, not taking the extra heal, going to be taking heavy AP, swift and silence, and a bunch of like lower tier skills. And the legendary module, which is definitely a choice. This Montana was a slightly more standard looking build, but he is taking DCP mod over prop mod, which I'm not personally a fan of. I think all the other BBs have prop mod, right? Yeah, all the other BBs are in prop mod. This one appears to be different, so I suppose if you're like positioned down here, you're not really gonna have to like dodge too much. Gearing, legendary module, no superintendent is going to be taking RPF though, no swift and silence either. And then finally Des Moines here, top gunner, superintendent, and heal cooldown and duration and stuff. Well, radar as well. Taking a look at the initial deployments over at the ACAP for UNSKL, we're going to be sending Gearing, Montana, Des Moines. We're going to have a Moscow manning the BCAP island with radar control over both of them. Already getting a little bit of damage into him from this Montana though, on his approach. We have a BCAP, a Daring on the contest, followed up by Montana in support. And then over at C, we have Yang, Venezia, and Des Moines. Yang did get caught in a little bit of a radar there. Let's have a look and see how much damage he's going to be taking before he gets out. He's out. There's still some shells flying in. Venezia manages to drop his smoke and not get away. Get away. There's also raiders coming out in the middle. Daring is going to be opening up on each other. Both Dares are going to be running their hydros. The torpedoes shouldn't be that much of an issue, but the incoming damage from two radaring Moscow is definitely a bit of a threat. Shimakaze is going to be able to take this cap after forcing back the opposing Yang Venezia combination. More radars coming out. Yang looking to see if he can find the Shimakaze to get resets. Will not be finding him in time. Might find him on the exit, but I'm not sure he's going to get much damage done to him. There's only really the Venezia, Montana, and Des Moines who can potentially have shots in this. And the Venezia is kind of angled awkwardly right now with an island in the way, so he should be fine. Yang radaring the opposing Yang too. So they didn't know both DDs are here. Venezia being absolutely peppered currently. CCAP was taken for ERARE, so they're going to be starting getting that point income going. Now, let's finally get a chance to actually look at the deployment from ERARE. Over at the ACAP, they sent a Gearing Des Moines combination, Montana in support. BCAP is just that with Soul Daring. We saw losing most of his health. And then a very, very heavy push. Moskva plus Des Moines, Shimakaze, and Yang and Montana all heading overseas. And they have managed to take that. So, in theory, this Des Moines, Gearing, and Montana need to get some work done over here. However, it's also going to be against Des Moines, plus Gearing, plus Montana. So, it should be a bit of a wash. Means UNSKL should be able to take the BCAP since they have Daring Moscow over just the Daring. ACAP is probably going to be the most volatile just because, like, it's a mirror matchup. And if one ship over there dies, that flank is basically won. Because the BCAP and the CCAP, pretty much just by virtue of how much was deployed there, should be controlled by the relevant teams. BCAP was finally taken, however, there is already a point advantage of around 54 points for ERARE, so the onus is on UNSKL to make a play, and their Venezia is just being turbo farmed out. No smoke available for disengage for another 45 seconds. Still firing, still going to be spotted. Shimakaze actually gets spotted by the Yang, and a bit of damage goes into him, but there's going to be some return fire from the Yang Des Moines combination. Yang outspotted by the Shimakaze does have a radar available in 13 seconds to get the respot on the Shima. He does have the Venezia with him, but the Venezia is being heavily suppressed right now. Looks like UNSKL will be taking the ACAP for now. Looks like they had a good trade with the Gearings, managing to get a good radar off and forcing someone back, taking about half his HP, 10,000 or so in the meantime. Montana's going to be trading damage back and forth. Des Moines going to get smoked up and start farming out that Montana too. Torpedoes are going back and forth across the BCAP from the two Darings. This push for ERARE is starting to make its way through A. The radar is ready for the Yang. The Venezia's smoke is also ready, so they have this combination ready to go at some point. But there is this Des Moines radar as a counter that they need to worry about. So basically this Yang and Shima are going to try and stay within 2.5 kilometers of their Des Moines because they know if the Yang radars me, I have a Des Moines 2.5, that means that the Yang gets counter-radared. In fact, the Des Moines gets spotted coming out of the smoke there. They do have a resmoke available from the Shimakaze in 6 seconds, so they're going to be able to get a big jump of more smoke, so this Des Moines is going to be able to take more ground, allowing Montana and Moscow to also push up and start enveloping around the BCAP. This alternating smoke between the Shimakaze and Yang. The Yang should get another smoke already in another 27 seconds as well, so following on from the Shima smoke, they can then jump even further. And all this time, the Des Moines does have his radar ready and waiting to pounce on that Yang should either of his DDs get spotted. You know, Venezia just being forced into the corner as much as possible. Taking a look back over at C, looks like the Des Moines of Arquata did take a bit of damage there. Some trading happened. Also, it looks like a bit of chip damage taken on the UNSKL's gearing. Yeah, there's the Des Moines radar. We'll be picking up the Yu-Yang. Yu-Yang going to be forced out, going to be taking some more damage. Moscow's on him, Montana's on him, Des Moines on him. There's a lot of damage coming in here. He finally gets dark, but he's super low, down to 161 HP. Des Moines shells coming in, Moscow shells coming in. Does manage to dodge them, but he is floating points now. He is out of the battle completely. Shimakaze outspots him. Yu-Yang matches spotting with him. He just cannot do anything anymore. And the Venezia's kind of getting ran down in the corner here as well. He's super low too. Montana is here, but the Montana no longer has screening from this Shimakaze Yu-Yang combination. Speaking of screening, looks like the gearing over at A did eat torpedoes in the smoke screen. And that's going to leave UNSKL's Des Moines in a bit of a sticky situation, no longer having that smoke coverage on him. They do still have the cap for now. Montana looking for... Does Montana get this lob? Montana gets the lob, but not low enough. He gets a bit of damage at the superstructure. And it doesn't look like they're going to get the trade either. Mentor and his Des Moines taking the opposing gearing down to 3,000 HP, but no more. And now he's just being farmed by Des Moines, he's just hidden behind that smoke screen, free farming him. So ERARE's push is going to be heading around this corner. Masquerader comes out, will be locating the Des Moines who's been trying to get out there. He actually took a lot of damage on the exit, by the way, at Des Moines. I'm going to do a full turn. In fact, UNSKL lose their Des Moines over at A. Montana, Des Moines finally taking him down. Montana actually getting the lob that time. Some return damage coming out into the Shimakaze. Got caught in the Yu-Yang radar and actually taken out. There is still a backup destroyer, another Yu-Yang there. Daring in the middle, caught in that Moskva radar, going to be taking a lot of damage, and that's going to be free up a little bit of space. Maybe this Daring's going to start trying to farm out this Moskva. They're going to get this Moskva in on this as well. Montana just getting farmed, and there was a screening shortage that we mentioned of this Yu-Yang just being forced further and further back. I think he did spot those torpedoes for the Montana. He might still take one, though. Actually, they all expire at the worst possible timing for him. Venezia looks like he's going to turn back in. Does Venezia have a smoke ready? He does not for 20 seconds. Des Moines not really in a position to do anything right now, though. He will be able to regroup with this Yu-Yang to get re-smoked soon, though. The minute Venezia just going to be wheeling away on the Montana there. Moscow's going to be joining in on that too. Repush happening with the Gearing Des Moines combination now that there's nothing stopping them since they took out both the Gearing and Des Moines of UNSKL. It's just the Montana there, who is also going to be forced back. And this is basically both flanks for UNSKL having to collapse here. Taking a look at the HP trading, it's definitely been going in favor of ERARE during this game. So UNSKL with a 20-point lead, but the cap is now blocked over at A and will be taken, and that will allow the point income to go in favor of ERARE. Which means UNSKL somehow have to retake one of the caps or start getting some kills somewhere if they want to win this game. Cap was finally taking that. Sorry about that. Yu-Yang torpedoes towards the Montana. I mean, he's behind an island. He's not really going to be in too much danger there. Let's take one. It's a Yu-Yang torpedo. It's a deep water. DCP will still be up, and he's actually back around the corner, so those two torpedoes won't be able to connect. Daring taking a bit of a battering there. After the two Darings ran into each other and just hotspotted each other. Moskva radar not available for 120 seconds. And now Zill and his Des Moines is getting smoked up by the Yu-Yang, and they're going to switch focus fire over that Moskva and just farm him out. Montana's going to be on top of him too. And this Des Moines does have a radar ready, and will be able to catch this Daring in this as well as soon as they take out this Moskva. Des Moines radar comes out. We'll be finding the ERARE Yu-Yang. I'm not sure if the Moskva and Daring are going to get good salvos into this. Well, they're going to find out, but this is going to cause an instant counter radar from this Domain. Yeah, all the focus fire switching to the Darings. Both Darings going to be, sorry, the Daring and the Yu-Yang. Daring smokes, which forces like an instant radar from this Domain. No, actually not him. Looks like the Moskva is going to radar instead. And there will be a follow-up radar from the Domain available too, should they need it. Both destroyers getting out. The Moskva of UNSKL, however, is about to go down. Just from the constant focus fire. Venezia turning and burning to try and get back into the battle along with the Montana. Daring takes out Daring. The mine spotted in front of the Montana, though. Big chunk into him, not a one-shot, though. Now, the secondary Montana are going to be... Not secondary spec, but the second Montana also going to get shots into Zill. Zill managing to dodge through those. Looks like Zill's only option here is to go for a ram, but... See how the Montana guns go. Montana guns chunking him down. Venezia going to be on this as well. Montana actually going to dodge those shells. Yu-Yang going to be like open water gunboating this as he's radared. Shells coming in from the Montana here. Yu-Yang going to stay spotted though because he now is bloomed, which means that the Montana is going to send shells his way. Does not connect though. A little bit of a brief respite for UNSKL, but they need to make some more points like now. There are still points on the board available for UNSKL, but I'm not sure if they can convert them quickly enough. Like, the Montana's, like, half HP. Both Montanas are about half HP. Yu-Yang turning and burning, just getting out of there. Des Moines going to make him enter the Thunderdome. And that's going to be the death of the UNSKL Des Moines, and that will be the end of the game. ERARE taking game 1 of this best of 3. Oh, I might have broken something. Hang on. I did break something. 1 second. I'll fix this. Winner, browse. Tournament, generated. Winner. There we go. I fixed it. At least I think I fixed it. Oh, no, I didn't fix it. I did it the wrong way around. Hang on. Hang on. Overlay, winner. That'll be that one, and then I want to change the actual winner to be tournament generated winner. I decided to use my own OBS rather than the provided install for this. So I might that scene is always the one that breaks first because we have two files called winner.png. Alright, back to our best of 3. Game 2 will be on Seat of Fortune. Reminder of the bans: no Alvaro, no Kremlin, no Minotaur, no KOWBR. And as we saw, that's going to cause the Des Moines smoke blobs to be very, very popular. Planned start time for the next game is in 10 minutes time. Obviously it can launch earlier, so they shall choose. Let me just double check the rule set and see if all games today are going to be best of 3s. I need to find out. Where is the rule set? Rule set. Best of 3. Only the grand final will be a best of 5. set that right around, didn't I? Yeah. ERARE 1-0. Okay. Looks like we've had another forfeit, by the way. What the oh, God. Yeah, it looks like Gyata forfeited against TWA, which means TWA have advanced to the next round. Looks like XFQ have also no-showed, which means that XFQ versus Gyat is a pair of forfeits. Meaning there's just a free fucking bye in that round. Which means that we don't have... What the fuck is going on? So, hang on, let me just go look at this. Okay. Yeah, it looks like... So, XFQ versus Gyat. XFQ couldn't make it after Elsa... Hang on, well, let me go, like... Okay, XFQ couldn't make it for the first round, but might be able to make it for the second round, which they have been gifted a forfeit into. My God, what on earth is happening in this tournament? So yes, we currently have 2 games running. We have ERARE versus UNSKL, and also Moyai versus Ortus is the other game. Everything else is a fiesta. Ah, my lord. Jesus. Let me just, like, pull this up on the tournament website. Hang on, let me just... interact... stages. Yeah, look. So, just, like, for clarity's sake, what's going on right now? Gyata forfeited against TWA, which means that... wait, what? XFQ have also forfeited? I'm very confused right now. Wait, did XFQ forfeit or did Elsa forfeit? I thought Elsa forfeited. No, Elsa got the bye. Never mind, Elsa didn't forfeit, XFQ did. Okay, that makes more sense. So, we will have TWA versus Elsa actually happening. Which, honestly sounds like... What won't be happening is... right, so... XFQ versus Gyat are the 2 teams that forfeited. Let's find out what the fuck Pepegari happens there. My lord, it's so cursed. It's so cursed. And looks like Moyai are up 1-0 against Ortus. Okay, cool. My lord, wait. Hey, well, things happen. Things happen. Alright, teams have been switched around. We are getting ready to go into game number 2. Planned start time is in the next 4 minutes. Entry of the Gladiators plays in the background. Alright, we have everybody readied up. Game is due to drop. I mean, we were supposed to drop. Please don't fucking throw a forfeit now. Oh, God, how many seconds was he late? Like, fucking, he was like 10 seconds late. Please don't fucking drop a forfeit. Just play the game out, please. Please. Okay. Alright, thank fuck for that. Whew. Game number 2 of this best of 3 series. Moving on to Sea of Fortune, Alvaro, Minotaur, Kremlin, and KOWBR are our bans. Green team here on Sea of Fortune will be ERARE and the Northern Spawn running Montana, Zhao, Des Moines, Moscow, Shimakaze, Haragumo, Daring. Meanwhile, in red, in the Southern Spawn, UNSKL running Montana, Des Moines, Stalingrad, Venezia, Gearing, Daring, New Yang. This is the first Stalingrad I've seen all tournament. So Stalingrad has kind of fell out of competitive favor ever since the removal of fire prevention for cruisers, just eating those full 60-second fires as opposed to the Moscow's 30-second fires. They both provide the same 12-kilometer radar. Stalingrad doing a bit better job of, like, dealing AP damage to broadside cruisers. Moscow much better at the AT damage to destroyers radar, but still. Right, let's have it with some builds. ERARE, Shimakaze here, Swift and Silence, RPF, no legendary module, Daring, relatively standard build. Going to take DCP mod. This Daring is going to be Rudder mod, RPF, Superintendent. We got the Haragumo here. RPF, AFT, Legendary Modules, Concealment Expert, no Superintendent, Improved Survivability Expert. Des Moines, Top Grade Gunner, Leg Mod. We got Montana here, both Montanas. We have this Legendary Module Montana once again with heavy AP and stuff. Then we've got this Montana here. Moskva, Legendary Module, Superintendent, Superintendent, Survivability Expert, blah, 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 blah. Top Grade Gunner. Let's take a look at the red team builds quickly before we get into, like, any sort of immediate violence. Daring, relatively standard build, Rudder mod. We've got this gearing here. Swift and Silence, RPF, Superintendent, Legendary Module, Venezia, no leg mod. Going to be taking Eye in the Sky plus this. Honestly, I think the Venezia would have benefited a lot in the previous game from having access to the Legendary Module because he was just pressured out of the battle so many times. Des Moines here, Legendary Module, RPF. Montana, both Montanas with the slightly different builds. Instant violence, by the way. Moscow getting spotted on the crossing. That's going to hurt if those two Montanas connect. We'll keep an eye on that in the background there as we look at these two builds. Venezia, Top Grade Gunner, and... So there goes half of Moskva. Just half of Moscow just gone. Yeah, Venezia is going to be raiding Top Gear Gunner and Outnumbered. No legendary module though, and he's got the Yu-Yang with him. That's going to be Radar Yu-Yang. Alright, taking a look at the initial deployments, and hopefully we don't see more damage in that Moscow. Over the air cap for ERARE, we're going to be sending Shimakaze Zhao. Did we take a look at the Zhao's build? I don't think we did. Hang on, let's take a look at the Zhao's build. Legendary module, Outnumbered. Yeah, we missed that Zhao build somehow. So yeah, Shimakaze Zhao, Montana in a support here. Moscow, that's already taking a lot of damage, is parking up against this rock. Daring going to be doing the contest. Montana's both sides for support, looking for cross shots either way. And then around the outside, we've got Daring going for the decap contest potentially, and then Haraguma Des Moines for any sort of push play. Meanwhile, for UNSKL over the A-cap, they have sent this Yu-Yang Venezia combination. Montana going to be hovering support here, looking for the Daring or whatever else you can find. Stalingrad going to be manning this island. He could get really turbo farmed by this Des Moines Haraguma if someone managed to find a spotting angle on him, but he should be alright there, I think. Montana's, we've mentioned both of them in sport. Then we've got Venezia gearing Des Moines over here. So we're going to have this clash of gearing smoke versus Haragumo smoke. Haragumo, of course, with the much longer emission time and total smoke uptime. Gearing with the longer individual puff smoke time. So we'll see how aggressively these two smoke screens want to play into each other, both of them going forward. Radar coming out from the Stalingrad, going to be spotting the Daring at B. Looks like smoke's going to come in already from the Daring. He's going to be able to get those resets. And then we see the Haragumo turned out early with that. UNSKL have already blown their smoke. Already blown their radar, sorry. Counter radar did come in. Looks like the Stalingrad's actually taking a bit of a pounding here from Montana's. Daring is both trading back and forth. Moscow radar lasts a lot longer than Stalingrad radar as well. I think it does. Doesn't it? Have I just made that up? Moscow radar lasts what? 43 seconds. Stalingrad radar lasts 29 seconds. Yes, I didn't make that up. Okay. Looks like Des Moines might have taken a torpedo there in the background. Double Montana salvos incoming from the UNSKL Montana. About 8,000 combined. Not really doing too much there, but hey, damage is damage. Yu-Yang radar catches the Shimakaze. Venezia not going to be getting much damage into that though. And now the Shima can repush knowing he has the spotting advantage. With the Yu-Yang's radar down. I can see some damage getting dealt. Oh yes, the Darings are trading again. Haragumo actually getting hard spotted by the gearing there. Des Moines getting some damage into him. In fact, Haragumo getting spotted again because he is on fire and doesn't have his DCP available. So that's the extra 2 kilometers bloom right now, and the gearing is just chasing into that. Radar's coming out. Daring is going to be spotted at B again. 2 Daring spotted at B, actually. Here is Daring taking a bit of a battering in the cap. Montana salvo coming into him as well. Radar ends, but he is still spotted from his bloom. Actually, no, the radar does not end. It's still active. Alright, now the radar's over. Focus fire coming into the UNSKL Des Moines from Montana's and friends. Venezia on Zhao violence. I mean, Zhao's just kind of bow tanking all of that because he's not angled at all. I mean, like, he's perfectly bowing. Here it comes out from Moskva. We'll be finding Daring, Stalingrad. Daring of Zil is going to be opening up on the Stalingrad, trying to burn him out. Get those fires lit. Start working through that 60-second fire duration on that Stalingrad if you can force a DCP. Daring going to use this opportunity to smoke his way into the sea cap for ERARE. Now that the Stalingrad's radar is down, Moscow radar will be ending soon too, so the Stalingrad will get dark again. Daring actually going to be able to put some shots into the UNSKL Daring. ERARE's Des Moines has overshot his smoke here, and he's looking for a little cubby hole here, which means that Chevrolet there in his Des Moines is going to get angles on him. However, he has spotted the gearing with his radar. But the gearing is going to nuzzle himself behind this rock and should be relatively safe. He's able to get him, that's fine too. Zil going to be opening up on this, looking for the shots, but not going to find anything. This Des Moines, however, is going to be turbo focused as he's caught on this radar. Got Montana salvos coming in from both Montanas. Got the Des Moines on him. Daring's on him as well. He's still locked in this radar for another, what, like 5 seconds? 2 seconds. He does get dark. There are still shells in the air from Montanas. Blind fire coming in from the Haragumo and Des Moines too. And they will actually connect. Moscow salvo going to be taking them out. So UNSKL going to be dropping another ship there. Well, the first blood. Stalingrad salvo radar comes out at sea. We'll be respotting the Daring, Moskva, and also Montana as well is now caught on that radar. Looks like the Venezia there has managed to get himself spotted by the Daring of Zil, and he's going to be the next focus of Aya. He's going to be forced to smoke, but he's not in a very nice angle for that smoke. He's perfectly bow in. Shimakaze tops out of Venezia somewhere. This Venezia here eats Shimakaze tops, goes down. Yu Yang radar comes out, doesn't really have anyone to support him now. He spots the Shimakaze, but for nobody. That means Zhao and Shimek can now start a push down towards B. And UNSKL, once again, losing ships on both flanks and suffering. Stalingrad, however, has decided to go for a walk into the sea cap. That's going to allow the Daring to take the cap. Nope, Daring is going to smoke. Moscow radar is up. They're going to be spotting the Daring and doing a lot of damage to him. Stalingrad's actually going to be taking the cap here. It's a nice position if you can get to it. And that does allow UNSKL to take the sea cap. So they do have technically a point income advantage currently. However, they are down 2 ships, so... Venezia did manage to get fully turned around, but there's a lot of ships still focusing him as he runs. Des Moines radar is going to be on him as well, so he's not going to be able to smoke out of there. Also, gearing is caught in that smoke too. Radar too. Zil in the Daring here managed to take a torpedo from, I guess that was a Venezia torpedo? And he's actually going to be suffering for this. Still lit as well. Montana takes out the Stalingrad. That was it. Which Montana was that? That Montana there just like dev struck that Stalingrad. He was too busy focusing on the Daring. Zil going to be getting out of there, low on HP. And it's all going a little bit pitong for our friends UNSKL right now. ERARE going to take that cap back, and also they're going to be taking both home caps, and that's 3 caps to 0 now in favor of ERARE, and UNSKL are going to be suffering. Their daring's low, their Montana's low. They've given up all map control over the home caps because they lost their, what was it over there? Was it Des Moines over there? They lost their Stalingrad radar control at sea. They lost their Venezia here, did they? No, they lost. Where was the other Venezia? I don't even remember. Oh, the Venezia was with the Young, yeah. It was the Des Moines down here that died. That makes more sense. Montana of ERARE has gone for a walk through the gap. And then there's like a million ships also walking through this. Like, we got Montana on Montana Violence in the middle of the map here. I mean, that is 1 kill back for UNSKL. Moscow Radar comes out. We'll be spotting the low HP Daring. Also spotting the low HP Gearing. Well, the mid HP. The other Montana died somewhere. Where was that? I don't even know at this point. Oh, there. That Montana died. Well, UNSKL's second Montana is running it down, and I guess he's going to be looking for a blind fire salvo into that smoke screen against the Daring, but he's got torpedoes to worry about. Takes one on the bow. DCP is running, no heal available for 30 seconds. He might get one more salvo out. But not if the Daring of Zil has anything to say about it, or the Haragumo either. And that's going to be that Montana dying too. 3 ships remaining for UNSKL, and no caps for them. Game ends in 2 minutes. It's just a question of how many ships survive this at this point. Gearing caught in Des Moines radar. Venezia desperately trying to take him down. Gearing going to be desperately gunboating this Des Moines for his life. 9,000 HP is a lot to burn through for this Gearing, though. Venezia salvo coming in. Can he save his Gearing? The answer is no. He cannot. The Gearing for UNSKL goes down. 1 minute left on the board. I mean, they might be able to pick up a consolation kill. Well, they did pick up 1 consolation kill. They picked up the Montana earlier, but they might be able to, if they're not going to get the second one on the Des Moines. Daring going to be finding everything. And ERARE will take the series 2-0. We'll go see if the other series is still going or what. Let's see. I don't know if they're going to hold that game for us or what.